Hi, I'm Dr. Tubbs. I want you to meet a champion of my nutrition prescription, Leo White. He is a two-time judo Olympian, one-time Olympic coach, and will be the judo color analyst for NBC at the Rio Olympics. He is a 5-time world champion and an 18-time national champion. That is phenomenal in the sport of judo, the elite of the elite. I am proud to say he is my patient, my friend, a retired Army officer and Gulf War veteran, and my judo sensei and mentor. He is truly inspirational, and I am so honored and privileged to be his student and doc. For decades, he has suffered with severe arthritis, anthrax complications, nerve damage, tremors, fatigue, decreased exercise tolerance, and weight gain. Mainstream medicine therapy, which has included multiple surgeries, IV therapy, and pharmaceuticals, has pretty much failed to provide any significant relief or cure. He was very dependent on NSAIDs. NSAIDs can provide pain relief, but actually hinders the body's ability to heal and recover, even from exercise. His commitment to my nutrition prescription is a testament on how powerful proper nutrition can prevent or cure disease.
What a thing that caught my attention is that all these years of competing, for 30 years, so 3 decades worth of fighting, that my body takes a beating. And when it takes a beating, the doctors always prescribe anti-inflammatories. They always treat the symptom and they don't treat the actual problem. And so for 30 years I've been taking NSAIDs and anti-inflammatories to a point where I really forgot that I was taking anti-inflammatories. I forgot that you have to drink a lot of water, but I still was always sore. Then Dr. Tubbs, with his nutrition prescription, convinced me in a long talk that I'm not treating the problem. I need to stop. The body's nutrition is the cure. And I'm a retired officer. I did 20 years in the military. I got banged up a little bit. I have this, they couldn't diagnose what was wrong with me. I was losing strength in my left hand. And I had, as you see, it was shrinking down. I was losing my strength. Bottom line is, when they wanted to basically treat the problem, and they thought the problem is they want to fuse my spine, they want to fuse my neck, they cut open my arm, all in the objective of finding what's wrong with me. Finally, they found out I must have been exposed to anthrax during my military career. So it was destroying me. So now my bones are grinding. My shoulder 7 years ago was diagnosed that I need replacement. So then, of course, I went to another doctor. That doctor says, there's nothing else I can do. No shots, can't you do it? No. So I just dealt with it. And then Dr. Tubbs came to me and said, well, you have too much inflammation. And the way to get rid of that inflammation is you got to stop that insulin supply. You got to get rid of that sugar. You got to get rid of those carbs. Those things that I was brought up with. I'm like, oh, that's going to be too difficult. But you know what? What's more difficult is taking pills every day. That's difficult. Right. When I started eating right, I can move it over here. Before that, it was like, what? And I stopped about a month. I've been on this plan now for three months. After the first month, I felt like I could take up, but I'm still a little dependent on my molluscum, which is an anti-inflammatory. So I got a heavy day of judo, or I got a heavy day of lifting. So I take it as a habit. Not that I really needed it. And then I said, well, maybe I'm not going to take it today. And then on the second month, I stopped taking it every once sparingly. And then I found out I didn't need the pills. I've been on these pills for 3 decades. 3 decades. I am no longer taking anti-inflammatories. My hands feel strong. My liftings got stronger. My judo's got stronger. My energy got better. All the things because of one important thing. Bad stuff comes in. There's another term for that. Bad things come out. And now it's like, oh yes, when I was doing this, I was getting the better foods. Well, people, oh, that's more expensive. Truly, it's more expensive if you eat a lot. And I'm an eater. But when you eat good food, you stop eating. You really don't have hunger, especially if I add my coconut oil to my meal, or I do like that. It does curb your appetite. And I can tell you, I lost a lot of weight. I lost 35 pounds, but I don't care about that. That wasn't my whole goal. My goal was get off the pills and the pain and the suffering, basically going to sleep. I couldn't sleep at night. I would take a pill to go to sleep. And then I couldn't move on my shoulders, my back. I have a total arthritis in my knee. Right now, move. I mean, I would limp, and then the whole thing is changed over to a point now I can basically I can, as I say, I'm functional, but above functional because of one thing, Dr. Tubbs' prescription, nutrition prescription. So I started getting tremors. I didn't really understand what it was. I figured it was old age. I'm 58, almost 59 years old. So I figured, hey, you're just getting old. I start choking and stuff we do, and my hand gets to I would do that when I do weights. My hand starts shaking. I didn't understand what was going on. So when I went to the doctor, orthopedic doctor, he says, I said, I got spasms. I don't understand what spasms mean. Well, spasms, take them that away. Spasms means, got a kink in your flow of your nerves or whatever. So they looked at my neck. Oh, your neck is arthritic and your shoulders are arthritic. Your hands are arthritic. First, we're going to give you anti-inflammatories. We're going to try out different anti-inflammatories. Then, we're going to cut your elbows open and change ulnar nerve transposition. But we need to fuse your neck. So 2 weeks out, I go up. I find out that, no, Leo, it's not a spasm. It's tremors. Tremors could mean ALS, Parkinson's, it could be all these other things. Now I'm in a panic mode. And so when I went to see this other neurologist and they did the spinal tap, they found out it was that. But I'm doomed. I have to take medicines. And it kind of like stabilized it. Well, you're not going to get it back. Nerves take too long to grow back. So after long deliberation and determination, I just didn't want to give up. I kept pushing, and then I ran into this friend, Dr. Tubbs, who said, you need to come at it a different direction. You need to come at it nutritionally. You need to stop treating the symptom. You need to treat the problem, the cause. I'm not on a diet. I am not on a diet. I am having a lifestyle, I've changed a lifestyle that is beneficial, where I sleep better, I move better, and I have more energy. Right now, my lifts are getting stronger, my judo's getting stronger, my everything, and everybody says, what are you on? I said, what I'm on is, what I'm not on. I'm not on the anti-inflammatories. I'm not on these other kind of pills to fight the other pills or the side effects of the pills. Ever since I prescribed to this Dr. Tubbs nutrition prescription, it has changed my life. And I know people say that, but for me, who's been under a doctor's care for 3 decades, on my arthritis in my knee, through my shoulders, through the anthrax, through the tremors, through the weight gains, that my body has now, I feel stronger. I feel I have less tremors. I don't have tremors when I work out. I basically don't have sore shoulders. I mean, they're not sore. You don't understand. They're not sore. And I have more energy. And the bottom line is that it's changed my life. It really has, because now the next Olympics is just around the corner, and I feel like I've actually go out there and fight with them, which I know is not true, but I feel like I can actually go out there and work with them. And the weight loss, I really mean that as incidental. I was a big, strong person. I lost 35 pounds, but that was not I did not care about losing weight. Matter of fact, I'm scared about losing weight. I didn't want to lose all that weight, but I do feel better. I do feel stronger, and I feel so much more healthier. And the thing is, the energy. The energy after I work out, I have more energy after the workout, which is amazing. I go lift, and I go with my buddies, we do a 2-3 hour, and I'm like, I can't run anymore, I'm going for an 8-mile walk. And they go like, where do you get this energy? I don't know. Why don't you have another piece of bread? Why don't you have another piece of bread? You won't understand.